Hello gardeners, Joe here with gardenofluma.com, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about growing citrus trees. So specifically today I wanted to look at my Meyer Lemon Tree and talk a little bit about that. So I'm here in the Phoenix, Arizona area, the hot desert climate. Right now it's November, so we are moving into citrus season here. Arizona is pretty well known for growing citrus, but there are a few types of citrus trees that do better than others here. So like navel oranges, those, are a little bit slower growing here compared to things like the sweet oranges. So those just take off. They love our heat, they love our climate. So different types of varieties do a lot better than others here. It's not that you can't grow navel oranges here. I have a Caracara navel here in my yard that I'm growing. But just kind of keep in mind, some of those types of trees may take a little bit more babying or a little bit more experience than some of the other citrus trees. And some will definitely produce a lot heavier than others. I am growing a Meyer lemon right now that I'm growing in a container. Let's take a look at that. All right, here's my Meyer lemon tree, and as you can see, this guy's loaded with lemons. I've been harvesting lemons for the last couple weeks, and I'm growing this guy in a container. There's a few reasons why I'm doing this in a container. One is just that I'm not a huge fan of lemons, to be honest with you. So I didn't want a massive lemon tree in my yard. I see a lot of lemon trees around the area and they're just always loaded with fruit because I don't know what to do with lemons. Other than make lemonade and maybe a few desserts out of them, I don't know what you do with a big crop of lemons. So if you guys have any tips or ideas on what to do with your lemons, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear some of your recipes or different things you use lemons for. And then as well as just yard space. So that's another big thing, big reason why I use containers for some of my trees. Is just because I'm on a limited space in my backyard. So Meyer lemons do really well in containers. They're more of a dwarf tree, so that's why I went with the container here for this guy. As you can see, it's doing quite well, quite loaded with lemons. I have noticed with Meyer lemons that they are a little more sensitive to our climates than some of the other citrus here. So in the extreme summer heat, these Meyer lemons can burn a little bit easier. Leaves, they get yellowed pretty easy if they're out in the sun like all day. So I've been able to move this guy around when it gets too hot in the summer. And then they are a little bit more sensitive to cold too. So we dropped to about 28 last winter in the yard. And it did start yellowing and things after those cold temps. So it is a little more sensitive and does take a little bit more babying than some of the other citrus trees that are grown here in Arizona. So just kind of keep that in mind as well if you're trying to grow this tree. Otherwise, just stick to a consistent fertilizer schedule with this and give it consistent water, but don't overdo it on the water because they do like to kind of dry out a little bit in between. All right, thanks for watching. Check out gardenofluma.com for my tips on growing different things in the desert Southwest or a hot, dry climate. Thanks for watching.